It's a slight disappointment right off the bat compared to the... Oh, I should have turned the pressure washer on. Hold on. In this video, I'm going to talk about the new MJJC Snow Foam Cannon S V3.0, and of course, not just about this foam cannon, also the previous version, the Pro 2.0, and two more. So let's jump right into the packaging. The design looks really good. I really like this Apple style opening as well. On the side you can see the directions. I really like this graffiti style logo. I think it's really awesome. The packaging improved compared to the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro 2.0. However, this is the Foam Cannon S V3.0. In my opinion, this wouldn't like to be an upgrade from the Foam Cannon Pro 2.0, but the S line of the foam cannon. So let's open it up. Can't wait to see what's inside. Immediately, how to use. Obviously, we're not gonna do a whole car wash here. We're just gonna go and see what's inside the box and do some comparison. So the leaflet, the operating instructions, definitely an improvement. If I remember right, I was a little bit concerned about the instructions on the previous version, but this is definitely an improvement. And of course, this is available for many power washer as well. The accessories, we have the 1.1mm orifice and the 2.25mm orifice is already installed over here. You're gonna have the adapter. As you can see, I have the quick release adapter. And let's see the foam bottle. A new style, a really good transparent, translucent bottle. And it all comes with a safe foam inside. But this is very good quality. And the measurements much nicer, as you can see. And I can tell you, there is a silicone base around the top. That means, you can see, that's gonna be less leaking, in my opinion. That's definitely a very high quality foam bottle as a first impression. So let's see how hard it is to put it together. There is a very nice rubber feel-like tube, which goes right in the middle. And then there is a filter on the suction tube to prevent any dirt suck up to the base over here. And once that's done, you don't need too much over here. And now you're done. Now let's see how the new Foam Cannon S V3.0 foams up. We are going to use the Foam Cannon Snow Foam shampoo. However, keep that in mind, this is not a pre-wash snow foam, but this is another story. I previously did a video about this product. Make sure to check that video right after this one. We use 100ml of shampoo with 900ml of water. A little tip, this is much better to use the water first to prevent the solution already foaming up in the bottle. And now we add the 100ml of solution, fill up to the top. There we go. And now we can already see how leak-proof it is. So it's definitely not a leak-proof product. As soon as it has the bubbles, the water comes up. It's a slight disappointment right off the bat compared to the Pro 2.0. But let's move over on it and see how the foaming action and how is the nozzle and everything else. Stay tuned. So first thing first, once we connect it, make sure the connection is secure. And first I'm going to turn the detergent flow all the way to the top and wait a little bit until it has enough power to the water. Oh, I should have turned the pressure washer on. Hold on. Let's check it again. Oh yeah, there we go. So second time it's connected. And what I can see already, and this is what a lot of people don't like, it's sort of a dry foam immediately. However, let's see how does it go. And as you can see over here, after a few seconds, the foam is already coming off. That means the solution is very dry, but that doesn't mean the foam cannon itself is bad. And we can see how this foam cannon acts with different solution as well. I'm not gonna waste another 1 minute of this. Let's just rinse it off. Okay, and now what we are going to do is that I turn the detergent flow all the way down and see what it does. Now there we go, it's almost like a water. almost like water. Now start slowly turning on. And now I believe this is the solution we want immediately. It's much better and wetter kind of foam. And now where we are. Yeah, you have a really huge range to work with, to be honest, and I really like this. So anyone if feels this is a bad product because it dries out the foam extremely bad, I agree on the maximum detergent flow, but with that settings you pretty much achieve what you want, and this is what I like about this foam cannon. That range is really, really awesome. Let's see how many rounds. It's 1, 2, and 2.5 turns. We're gonna see how much range we have with other popular foam cannons, but this range, I think it's really, really good. So I agree with you if you think it dries out the foam, but if I turn 1.5, a little bit over 1 and 1.5 turns from the maximum settings, this can give me, even with a really, really thick product, a wetter kind foam, what you can achieve. And this is what we want. A solution that sticks to the panel and doesn't fall off. Good. This is definitely a pro for me. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the sprays of the Foam Cannon S V3.0. Now let's see how is it compared to the MTM, a Chinese generic, and the previous version foam cannons. And we have around 800 milliliter products left in a bottle. Divided 4, that's 200 milliliter in each bottle. So let's go over with the leak test first. Yep, definitely leaking. We have a hole over here. Definitely we have a leaking over here. This one leaks and pees as well. And because of the rubber plugs, the 2 red rubber plugs, we have a clear winner of not leaking. This is definitely a winner if you're looking for a leak-proof snow foam cannon. Now, let's see the measurements. I was talking a lot about the measurements, but it's definitely first place goes to Foam Cannon S V3.0. Second place goes to, no, that's no second place. I would say definitely these 3 are equally lost of the visibility of the measurements. Now let's talk about the third category of quality. Other than the bottle over here, this is the first generation, just bear that in mind. I really like the quality of the top here. Very, very easy to tackle the thickness of the nozzle, and then the changing the angle from vertical to horizontal. And on the top, you don't have a huge range over here, but it's clicking every time you turn the top to adjust the detergent. The range is 1 turn, basically. 1 turn, but I really, really like the settings and the top. So quality, really high quality foam cannon. The Chinese one, for the money, this is definitely a good buy. However, the only measurements is the thickness of the nozzle and the detergent flow, which has how many turns? Let's see, is 1 and 2, nearly 2 turns. So the range is definitely bigger over here. We have a very sturdy bottle, a very good quality top. Let's see how many turns we have over here. This is 1, 2 and a half. So exactly the same as the Foam Cannon S3. As features goes, thickness of the nozzle, and then horizontal and vertical. The movement on this one is really, really tough, so I don't really like it, to be fair. But that one is slightly better. It's definitely an improvement over there. So which one I would go for? Strictly due quality, I would prefer the new MJJC Foam Cannon S V3.0, and that's only and strictly my experience and my opinion. Second place, quality-wise, would be the MTM Foam Cannon. Third place, Foam Cannon Pro 2.0. And a Chinese lens as well. Now let's see how easy it is to fall. It's really hard to put a, let's say, fair amount of push, but just push a little bit. Let's push a little bit bigger. Yes, and the leaks over here is killing me. I would say these two is the easiest. No, I would say the winner is Foam Cannon Pro 2.0, but these two is nearly in the same ballpark. And now we have only one thing left and see all the range we have from the different foam cannon. We are gonna use the maximum detergent flow first, and we're gonna cover the whole car in 4 sections and see which one is the best, comes out with the box with the same solution. I turn all the nozzles up to the maximum, and maximum. I'm going to start with the MTM Foam Cannon PF22, and the nozzle all goes a little bit back from the widest. That's one. Hold on. That's 2. Yeah, the setting you see, it's really hard to change it. That's 3. Comes up really, really thick. And let's see, 4. Okay. I know we had a little bit of a delay on this part, but as you can see, these two, the Chinese and the MTM, which is already fell off. MTM on the maximum detergent flow is immediately give a much wetter kind consistency, which you really like, I know that. And MJJC Pro 2.0 is slightly thicker compared to the V3.0. Which one do I think is the best? It really depends. If you want something out of the box without any kind of measurements, these two can work pretty good. In case if you use an already thick solution, so these two definitely gives you a dry foam, but at least you have a huge range to work with and dial that down to have a wet kind of consistency. While with these two, I believe if you have a thinner kind of snow foam or pre-washed snow foam, this is the top what you can reach. I'm not saying it's bad, but I really like the range these two has. So next, let's see the range of each snow foam cannon. I really like the adjustment of the MTM foam cannon. Let's start from the minus. This is what you can get. And that. This I feel literally is the thirstiest out of all and doesn't fall yet. Now let's see the Pro 2.0. This is a very thirsty one as well, I felt immediately. We are at 1 turn now. Crank it up, 2 turns. And the new one you've seen already, but let's turn it on. So after 1 turn, this is very nice, I would say. And maximum you have, now turn it back. Yeah, this is just falls immediately. Comparing to the range with these two products, I can achieve very thick foam, but from those two, I can only achieve that kind of foam. You decide which one is better to you or which one is the best for you. I prefer this way over that way. That's only my opinion. So let's see which one is the overall better in my opinion. So let's see the difference of the measurements, how easy it is to turn. As I said before, I'm not too satisfied with the easiness of turning this. So on the side note, it's really hard to turn it on, but it's possible. 200 milliliter was a few seconds. I mean, it wasn't 200 obviously, but it's around 100 or something. Now let's see the other one. What do I think about the new MJJC Snow Foam Cannon S V3.0 over on the Pro 2.0? I definitely like this one better. Only one downside for me. It's not leak-proof. If it would have the leak-proofness, this would be a perfect foam cannon on the market. It definitely has pros and cons. I think you can't go wrong with either of them. This is definitely less thirsty than the Pro 2.0. Design is much better. There is definite improvements over in the Pro 2.0. Let me know which one would you choose between the two. I really need the leak-proofness. I really like this is leak-proof, so I would love a child of these two on the next generation, or a little bit of improvement by a rubber plug, but I don't know the technology behind that. All in all, I would choose this one, but this is a very strong second. Thanks for watching. See you soon.